So I did not expect Caitlin Clark to be going viral for just a picture. And then Stephanie White has some comments on Caitlin Clark's strength as well. But listen, let's just get straight into it, all right? So Caitlin won 2 awards with Serena Williams hosting the ESPYs last year. And they're back together, and she spoke at the NFL's annual meeting. Now, you can see right here, Caitlin Clark done grew a hella muscles, all right? Like, let's just address the elephant in the room. She's strong, and we know what she's coming for next year. If you want to talk about Caitlin Clark shooting, I just got one note to add that Caitlin Clark putting on muscles could either hurt her or help her. And I'm going to break it down, but let's get straight into this one, all right? We got Rosalina Lee posting this at 10 in the morning. Stephanie White on Caitlin Clark's new muscle. Says, quote unquote, her new arms mean she will not be knocked off the ball as easily as she was in her debut season, and it also means she can release the basketball even faster when she passes to a teammate or goes for a snap three-pointer. Now listen, let's get straight into it. We got a site called Marca, which is where Rosie got Stephanie White quote from, and it says, Caitlin Clark shows off her incredible physical transformation in a sleeveless red dress next to Serena Williams. Now for those of y'all who are new here, Caitlin Clark was getting bullied last year. Not bullied in the way you think, though. Not like, oh, you soft, I'm gonna come bully you. I'm talking about bullied as in she could get knocked off her dribble a little easier. Teams were being more physical with her. She was getting flagrant fouled a lot. I forgot how much percentage of flagrant fouls last season were on Caitlin Clark. I think it was about 14% or something like that. 40%, something like that. It was a crazy number. But let's read this article real quick. It's a short little article, as you can see. You know, it stops right there. We got Caitlin Clark isn't leaving any stone unturned in her quest for a maiden WNBA championship in 2025, as the 23-year-old undergoes a huge body transformation by putting on a muscle in a bid to maximize her appearance. Strength is perhaps not the most important quality in basketball, but is one the Indiana Fever star is looking to improve as she aims to silence her critics by proving she can be easily bullied off the ball. Now, y'all remember, for all of those who was watching last year, I'm talking about it could be a layup. Oh, do I really want to pull a film out? But like, she was getting body slammed out there. She was getting hit to the floor, flagrant foul, you name it, whatever it was. That's why Caitlin Clark putting on his muscle. And not only for that, remember I said I was going to get back to the point of what muscle does. Let's look at the cons though before we look at the pros. When shooters add muscles to their add muscle mass to their arms, it makes your arms heavier, okay? And it slows down your release process. And if you read this article right here, they say the WNBA Rookie of the Year was regularly fouled, ranking 11th overall in 2024 with 111 fouls being committed against her. 111. And they said that's as a way to shut down her impressive playmaking talents and famous Logo 3 effort. There's nothing you could do to stop that. Anyways, and they said with the referees criticized for not doing a good enough job to protect her from potential injuries due to repeated targeting. It seems she's finally taking matters into her own hands. Appearing on stage next to Serena Williams, the ex-Iowa Hawkeye donned a striking red bodysuit with red high heels at a talk at the annual NFL league meeting. But eyes were on her arms, not her outfit. So that's crazy, right? Like, imagine you going to an NFL meeting and they're not even looking at you. They're not looking at your outfit or nothing. They're looking at your arms. Like, dang, this girl been in the gym working. Says the point guard showed off toned arms that looked twice as big as they did during the WNBA playoffs against the Connecticut Sun back in September 24th, showing she's put the work in. And we got a funny tweet said, I need HD pics ASAP because of her arms. Ugh. Like, and then we got Stephanie White's quote on Caitlin Clark's arms. Prepare yourself. Y'all know Stephanie White came here. She's marveled at Caitlin Clark the minute she stepped in the league. She left and dropped everything she was doing and building in Connecticut to come over here to Indiana. But it says her new arms means she will not be knocked off the ball as easily as she was in her debut season. And it also means she can release the basketball even faster when she passes to a teammate or goes for a snap three-pointer. Fans will get to see how New Look performs when they take on Angel Reese's Chicago Sky on May 17th. And that's already a good test. Good test after the Sky persistently targeted Clark with fouls in 2024, and her new head coach Stephanie White is already impressed by the stats the Stars drive to improve her own game. Now, this part of the article is a little skeptical because Caitlin Clark is playing a couple games before May 17th. Once again, we're pushing the Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark agenda. We don't have to do that. We can leave that one alone, all right? That's like Kayla Clark already proved last year. They're on different levels. She is stronger first and foremost. White told The Athletic she figured out right away, I need to get stronger. I can't get knocked around as much. Stephanie White also says she's done a great job in the weight room working on balance, strength, and control. The next step is efficiency, fewer turnovers, better shooting percentages. Like, that is what I love right there. Efficiency, fewer turnovers, meaning she's trying to get more assists and she's trying to like lower down on her turnovers, and that's obviously gonna happen with her teammates not dropping like the passes she's giving them. I like that she's working on her balance and stuff. This is another thing I wanted to add as well, right, about Caitlin Clark, adding her muscle mass, because we already addressed the cons. But listen, if you have enough time, like let's say months, for example, right? Let's just say even a couple months to work your mind up to speed with the new body and the new form, like you can form new muscle memory. You could be twice the threat that you was before. I'm talking about, like, if you Caitlin Clark in her rookie season, all you know is what you've done your whole life, right? On the basketball floor, your mind is already prepared for what it do. Even if you increase your strength gradually, your mind is still there. You're putting in reps of your body. You forming your muscle memory as you're building. But in this offseason, the amount of work that Caitlin Clark is putting on her body, the amount of lifting she's been doing, I'm talking about, and then she's in the gym as much as she's lifting, probably even more than she's lifted. So I have no worries about what I would be worried about if it was another player. If it was another player, I would have said this. I would have said, they added muscles, but are they going to shoot the same? That's an actual question. That's a good question for all my basketball heads. Y'all know, adding muscles could definitely throw off someone's shot. It's happened to a lot of players. Happened to Jason Tatum the season before he won a championship year. I think it was his championship year, right? He shot bad one year, but I have to go look at the stats again, but basically, Jason Tatum had to drop it, and then he dropped his muscles, and then he started shooting better after that. Anyways, I say that to say this. Caitlin Clark has been putting in so much time into the gym that I have no worries about she's not going to be used to all his muscles. Because muscle fatigue, when you shooting the ball so much, I don't know if y'all noticed, your arms get tired. Especially if your arms are heavier. But she's in the gym for so long. That's why I'm saying she's forming the muscle memory. She's going to be used to it. I'm just saying this to say, do not worry about her muscles. Do not worry about her speed. This girl is still going to be fast, and she's putting in the reps. That's my thing. I don't care what you do to your body. As long as you in that gym, as long as you working hard and you add into the muscles and do it, that's all I care about. You know what I'm saying? And I did want to show this. We got Caitlin Clark with a guy named Alexis. I don't know who he is. He might be like a sports. I don't know what he is. Y'all gonna let me know in the comments who he is. But he posted a picture with Caitlin and said, the one and only Caitlin Clark. And she still has that red dress. I don't know if this is the same red dress. Y'all can let me know. Is it the same red dress? I don't see the buttons right here. It might be, but this was 22 hours ago. And this NFL meeting picture was what, today? Like, so I don't know. Yeah, this picture came out today. I don't know. Maybe Caitlin Clark is on a run right now. She's over there doing, she's working hard off the court as well as on the court. She's trending right now as well. But that's new for C22. But anyways, just wanted to get that out the way. Caitlin Clark is going viral for just being strong, okay? If you in the WNBA, look out. Just look out. Fever championship loading. Kelsey Mitchell in that gym, Lexi in that gym, Aaliyah in that gym, Dewana in that gym. Well, we ain't see Dewana yet, right? I don't think we've seen Dewana and Natasha yet in that gym, but I'm pretty sure they in the gym. Training camp starts very soon. But listen, man, I'm going to see y'all in the next reaction. I told y'all I'm going to drop another video before FIFA Fridays, and who knows, this might not be the last. If news come on, I got y'all. I love y'all. Hit that like button. Hit that sub button. We going crazy. FIFA up, baby.